Hello and welcome to a new vlog. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you're returning. If you're new, hi, I'm Andrea. It's nice to have you guys here. It's Saturday. It's been such a long week, so I am very happy to see Saturday. It is still Saturday morning. It is 10:16. I am currently waiting for a rapid test to finish developing so that I can figure out if I can go see my family today. If you were watching the previous vlogs, you'll know that I had a false positive. So I had a false alarm with a false positive last weekend, which meant that I couldn't go over. Had a PCR test come back totally negative, so it was definitely a false positive, but by the time I got the PCR test results back, it was too late to go have time with my family because that didn't come back until later in the day, the next day. So I knew that I would just have to wait until today. But yeah, I'm going to the house, and then I also have a hair appointment. So my hairstylist is over by my parents. So I'm gonna go get my hair done. We need to get these roots touched up because I'm starting to look like I've got a bald spot when really it's just my blonde roots. My blonde and my gray are starting to become visible. So we're gonna keep that out of frame for the moment. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. But I'm also looking forward to seeing my mom and my dad and the dogs. I really missed seeing them. Last week, Lexi had some minor surgery on Monday, so I had planned on going to see her before her surgery. I think she's doing fine. Mom said that she was going to be off the last of her pain meds by yesterday, so I haven't talked to Mom, but I think Lexi should be more or less back to normal. It's been like pretty much 3 weeks, almost 3 full weeks since I've seen my family, and I did not want to be doing that this semester. I really, really, really wanted to be going over, if not every week, then every other week. But yeah, so it should be a fun day. I'm not gonna go hiking today, but I am vlogging today and tomorrow, so we'll go hiking tomorrow, so there will be a hike in this vlog. If you watched the last vlog, I ended up going for a much longer hike yesterday than I intended. It was worth it. It was amazing. It was so good, but it was about an hour and 44 minutes and about 3.3 miles. And I really had thought I was only gonna do like 2.5. So I was feeling it. I did not sleep very well last night. That is my timer. We are completely negative. We are good to go. So yeah, I had intended on doing a much shorter hike and then did more, and I was feeling it by the end of the day. I am just so unbelievably tired. I could not sleep. I think it was just pain issues keeping me awake, unfortunately, which is really obnoxious. So that's where we're at today. But it was worth it. With my schedule today, I wasn't sure how I was going to fit something in. I would have to do it over at my parents' house, and then with the hair appointment, it was just, yeah. I knew I wasn't going to wake up in time to fit everything in, so it kind of worked out that I did an extra long hike yesterday, and I just won't do one today. Then I should be fine to do at least a slow and easy hike tomorrow. But rapid test is done. We are cleared for takeoff. So let's go over and see the puppies. And Mom, of course, because I know you all love Mom.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
I have to get going for my hair appointment now, but I have just been very cozy and snuggly on the couch with this one and with this one, who is doing a lot better since her trip to the VET. So they're not going to be happy with me now because I have to get up from the couch. I did, on the drive over here, succumb to the siren sounds of the Girl Scouts. And I have bought 4 boxes of Thin Mints. I could not help myself. They are good until September. Use or freeze by September of 2023. So I can ration these throughout the year. $5 a box now. I can't even remember how much they cost when I was a Girl Scout. They were like $3.50 the last time I bought a box, which I think was quite a few years ago now. So it's been a while since I've gotten Girl Scout cookies, but I had stopped at Starbucks by my parents' house, and I'd stopped at the ATM to get cash for my hair appointment and had got some extra cash just in case. And then as I'm pulling out of the shopping center parking lot by the bank, I see this pop-up tent, and I'm like, with these, you know, little girls in front of it, I'm like, could those be Girl Scouts? And then I looked closer, I was like, those are Girl Scouts. And they were waving at people as they were driving by, and I'm like, I'm just gonna pull across the road and pull up. They were on the edge of a residential street, so I just pulled onto that street, parked my car, grabbed my wallet, got outside, and bought myself some Thin Mints. They are looking, Gus has already gotten onto my pillow, and they're looking so pathetic. Look at you two. Look at you two. Could you be, like, I was leaning against that and I was sitting right there. I get up and you take my spot? Is that how this works? He's like, yep, that's how this works. You get up, you forfeit your seat. And poor Lexi Lou, Mom has gone hiking and has left the puppies here. So I walked in, and Lexi, I think, was all excited, thinking Mom was home, and then I walked in the door. So Lexi's just laying here on the couch looking all forlorn. Gus has been totally chill. He's just happy someone was on the couch to snuggle with. He's a little bit cross with me because I've gotten up. But yes, the puppies are very snugly on the couch, and I'm about to abandon them. I'm gonna go get my hair done and then come back, and Mom should be home by then. And so Mom and I can sit and relax and watch some TV together.
Is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure. No, not like yours. Dreaming of you.
Alrighty, a little bit smoother, a little bit warmer and redder, although the sun is making it look even more red. But yeah, fresh hair, love it, love it, love it, love it. But it is now nearly 3 o'clock, so I need to get home and to the house and go hang out with Mom for at least a little bit before we have dinner, because I'm going to be leaving after dinner. So I'm going to stop talking and we'll get back to the house.
Dreaming of you, dreaming of you, I'm dreaming of you. What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you.
the vlog.
You always get me with wet hair and a curler in it.
Oh,
And I'm
dumb.
getting gray.
I just had my grays covered up.
I'm having the grays start blending in.
It's a good idea.
Keeping them so I'm not
I'll-
all...
I'll do that eventually, but not quite yet.
Yeah, Kelly says I'll only have to come every 8 weeks.
I
instead of
do
every-
like the idea of not having to go in regularly, but I don't want to go back to my natural hair color.
Yeah.
And as long as I'm this dark, I will have to go in and get
It looks
touched
pretty
up.
out here in the sun. You can
It
see the
does.
red.
Yeah, you really
You
can.
can see more of the red.
Get out more
There
in
you
the
go.
light. Yeah,
Gorgeous. It's like
Yeah.
mahogany color.
I love it. I'm glad that we went a little bit warmer again in the lengths and not just totally dark.
So you're keeping some bangs?
I'm letting them grow
Oh,
out.
out. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think by summer, I'm not going to want bangs. Anything right against my
Yeah.
forehead. So I think by summer, these will have grown out
So you
just
can pull
enough.
them out.
Yeah. Oh, where's Gus? There he is. Enjoying.
He's enjoying the sun.
The
You see
sun.
how he's like,
Yeah, he just lifts his head and like lifts his nose and sniffs at the sun.
got
What are you
his-
doing?
Got his one beady eye closed.
What are you doing?
Look at it.
Yeah, he's so funny. So have you put the chicken in the oven?
Yeah, the chicken's
Chicken's in the oven. Veggies aren't going in just yet. But can we sit down and watch House Hunters now?
Let's go do that.
Okay, we're gonna go watch
Now.
House Hunters. We're gonna go watch. Ooh, need to adjust to the light. There we go. We're gonna watch House Hunters International. I don't know what cities we've got. I don't know what Mom has
This one's London.
ready for me. Ooh, I love when there's a London one. Mom wasn't here earlier because Mom was going for a very long hike. How did you enjoy your hike?
Very nice. I pooped myself out, but it was so funny coming down. Like I was telling you, there was a family.
Uh-huh.
That family I told you.
Yeah.
So they passed me at one point, and then I passed them at another point.
Gus, just settle down.
Because one of the parents were carrying younger than toddler, like between 1 and 2 years
Yeah.
old, on a backpack.
Mm-hmm.
So they were switching their baby from the dad to the mom. So I was able to go past them at that point. But then they almost caught up with me again. But I hear behind me, he goes, "When we get home, I'm gonna need to put ice packs on my ankles." And I, oh, I'm not such an old lady after all.
No.
I don't need ice packs on my ankles.
No, but
of
she
course,
did take a
he
long
was
bath
falling.
when
Yes,
you.
I did.
But you made it all the way to the top.
I did to the top. It was over 4 miles.
How high of elevation?
705 feet.
Okay, that's
What was your elevation?
about that.
Oh, really?
So you might be able to do the Gateway Loop Trail then.
Okay.
I don't know that we'll be able to do it this season, but
Well, we'll have to try before it
Yeah.
gets too hot. But yeah, my feet are tired. Not as bad, and my knees didn't do too bad. I did kind of slip a couple times that bothered my right knee. My bionic knee was just fine.
so the knee replacement is working out pretty well.
Yes. Yes. I mean, it still feels different than my other leg.
Yeah,
It has this, like, I guess, puffy feeling.
I get
To
that.
it.
Lexi is now snoozing. Gus is right here. He's snoozing too. Very happy dog. Is your tongue out? Oh, no, not
Not
yet.
yet. It
But it
will.
will. Oh, look at you. Look at you. So yeah, we're gonna watch House Hunters and then have a very yummy dinner. Okay, it is Sunday and the day has finally come to start taking down all of the Christmas decorations. In the last vlog, you saw me pull everything in, all the box, or most of the boxes in, but I now have those boxes and a couple more all opened up and ready to go. In about 30 minutes, a friend of mine, my friend JJ in Austria, hi JJ, is going to call me, and I had already thought, well, that's a good time, like I'm just sitting and I'm sitting and talking, I'm not doing anything else while I talk to her, so that might be a good time to take ornaments off the tree. And then from there it was just like, well, then I just want to do everything else, because if there's no ornaments on the tree, then there's really no point in keeping the tree up. I've got less than 30 minutes now, 25 minutes, according to the clock on Roku, before JJ is going to call. So I'm going to try to see if I can get all the loose stuff packed up, the like tabletop and countertop decor, get that packed up and ready to go back out to the storage closet, because that would be good. And then we'll see how much of the ornaments I get done while I'm talking to JJ. I do not want this to take up my whole Sunday, and I do want to go for a hike today, even though I am feeling really tired. But it is such a gorgeous day and I don't want to miss out. And I wanted to read today, and I didn't do any writing yesterday. I didn't get any writing done at the house, and by the time I got home, I was so tired. So I didn't get any writing done after I got home. So I don't want the whole day to be taken up with Christmas decorations, but it was time. But I've made a cup of coffee. I now have 19 minutes before JJ's going to call, so I'm going to see if I can get 2 of these boxes packed up before she calls. Okay, this day has just completely run away from me. It's been good though, it's been lovely. I chatted with JJ for over 3 hours, I think. So I got all of the ornaments wrapped up and put away. That was good. It was like going on 3 o'clock here in Arizona by the time I hung up. And so I really, like, I still had a huge mess throughout the whole apartment. So I really wanted to get the ornament boxes packed up and put back out, and I really wanted to get the tree down, and long story short, got all the decorations put down. The tree is no longer, so I've got all this open space again, which is nice. And I've moved my sewing box. I've put the sewing box and my like yarn collection knitting baskets over there, so it's kind of made a little cozy corner there. But I have switched over the textiles and cushion covers on my couch just to make it look a little bit more in line with the color scheme I have going on for my winter seasonal decorations. So I've talked about this before, but I like decorating for the seasons. Christmas is its own season, so there's 5 seasons in the year as far as I'm concerned: spring, summer, fall, Christmas, and winter. So Christmas is done, but like I've put up a different garland over the fireplace that's got like some berry tones and just kind of looks nice for January and February. I don't like doing Valentine's decorations because I hate Valentine's Day. That's a whole other discussion, but I don't like Valentine's Day. But my birthday's in February, so I did keep out some of my rose gold and glittery and like clear crystal ornaments, and they're in that floral garland. So it's still looking cozy and wintry and like festive for my birthday, but not festive for Christmas, if that makes sense. And I've left up all the snowflake decals on my balcony door and my office window because those are also winter and not necessarily just Christmas. I've got all of that swept over. I have vacuumed up. The battery died. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, everything is put away. There's still a mess of random bits that I need to clean up. So like the apartment isn't completely like clean, but when I'm sitting on the futon, when I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, everything in my periphery and like forward is nice and clean and organized. But yeah, now it's just the day's mostly gone and I am not going to get much more done than I've already gotten done. And it's not even a matter of I'll just spend the rest of the afternoon reading, or I'll start doing my writing now and I'll skip a hike because I don't feel like I can't focus on a book. Like my brain is all over the place. I just don't feel like reading, and I really, if I can't even read a book, there's no way I can write anything right now. So I can't write. I'm really tired, so I don't feel like going for a long hike, and you know, the daylight's running out. So I'm gonna go for a hike. I'm gonna kind of reset my afternoon, evening. I'm gonna go for a hike, just a short one, just like 30 minutes. I'm literally going to just hike out for 15 minutes, turn around and hike back for 15 minutes. But yes, enough rambling. We're losing daylight. Let's go for a hike. light is being very, it's very bright. The sun is setting. So yeah, it's actually quite beautiful. I've been sitting out here. I've not been hiking until sunset. I've just been sitting in my car until sunset. I didn't intend to do that, but yeah, I did. I need to go home and just get on with my evening. I'm in a weird mood. My hike kind of helped. It's just nice to get out. I'm also just still in a weird mood. I'm just tired. I just need to go to bed. So I need to go home, have a nice relaxing evening, and then just have a quiet day tomorrow. But the last bit of the sun is dipping down below the mountains to the west. It's really pretty. I should show you guys. Got these clouds. The clouds were covering the whole sky, but now they're drifting off and turning cotton candy pink. And then there's just, you can't even, no, it's gone. There was just the tiniest sliver of the sun as I was turning around, but nope, it's gone behind the mountains. So the sun has set. The colors of the sky are just amazing. I mean, look at that. It's just incredible. So yeah, it's time to get home. I had a lovely hike. I mean, the lighting during the hike was incredible. It started out cloudy. Like, all I did was go out for 15 minutes, turn around and come back. Well, a little bit more than 15 minutes, like 17 minutes, and then came back and took like 20 minutes to walk back. So it was a little under 40 minutes total. So like, I did not go far, and I just retraced my steps for that second half, but it felt different because as I was turning around, the sun was coming out, and it was just, I mean, you saw, it was incredible. The lighting was incredible on this hike. And now what the clouds are doing right now is just incredible, and it's all incredible, and it's all beautiful. And how many times can I say the word incredible? So it was lovely. It was a great hike. It was a fantastic hike. It was just what I needed. I'm really, really, really glad that I came out. I'm going to stop rambling. I just need to go home. I'm going to have a gorgeous view of these clouds. Like, oh my God, they are turning even more pink and purple. It's incredible. Anyway, I don't know why I took my seatbelt back off. I wanted to jump out and take a picture, but I need to just go home. See a lot of cars leaving, so I need to go get in that line and get out of here. And we're just gonna go home and have a nice, chilled out, relaxing Sunday night and not think about anything beyond tonight. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. I need to go to bed soon. I'm watching Downton Abbey. I'll probably watch it for another 20 minutes or so. Maybe have a couple Thin Mint cookies as an evening treat. I've had dinner. I watched some YouTube. I finished editing Wednesday's vlog, so I'm ahead for a change. I didn't feel like writing. I could not manage any writing, so I figured I'll do some editing, and then tomorrow, hopefully, I will have a bit more time after I'm done working for the day. I can just focus on writing and book work, maybe do some editing as well. We'll see. It's been a lovely, cozy, quiet evening, which is just what I needed. I'm starting to knit a new pair of socks, we'll see how that goes. I'm just working on the cuff at the moment. So hopefully this won't take me as long as my other pair of socks, my first pair of socks. Started working on that while I was watching YouTube, and then finished, just was done knitting for the day, finished watching YouTube and thought I'd put Downton Abbey on and then I could do a little bit of editing, but now I can feel myself really starting to shut down. I'm getting very, very sleepy, and I'm feeling very proud of myself for getting the Christmas tree taken down. But it is time to end this vlog. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, all of that great stuff. I'd really appreciate it. Say hi in the comments. Our question for the vlog, you can leave me some knitting or sewing related emojis now that I've got my little cozy sewing box knitting basket corner reestablished, or you can let me know, do you end up, like when you take your holiday decorations down, do you also do any sort of rearranging or freshening up of your space and just making it feel kind of refreshed and ready for a new year? Because I feel like that's kind of what I've done, and it is really nice. So yeah, that's what we can chat about in the comments. And I'm gonna stop talking and just go sit down. And I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!